Whether you're stuck in traffic, hitting the gym, or just winding down, we are here to spill the hottest tea from your favorite Bravo shows. From the wildest reunions to the quietest social media unfollows, we cover it all. So welcome back to Reality TV Podcast and Clips. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Let's get into it on 3, 2, 1.
We have really landed in this period of, I guess, intense relationship flux across the entire Bravo universe. So today we're just going to break down what that actually means for some of the biggest players.
We're talking splits, reunions.
Yep, official splits, alleged reunions that seem a little suspicious, and just the total chaos that we're seeing in these new reunion trailers. We're going to hit Miami, Beverly Hills, and Salt Lake City.
Okay, let's dive right in then. Miami. We have to start with a confirmed split, right? Lisa Hochstein.
Yeah, Lisa and her boyfriend, the tech CEO, Jody Glidden, they're done after more than 3 years.
And that's a significant blow for her. That relationship was, the proof that she was moving on from the whole nightmare with Lenny.
It was a huge marker for her. And the way the news came out is also, well, it's very of the moment. It was Jody who confirmed it.
Oh, not Lisa.
No, he posted, one of those year-in-review things on Instagram. And when fans noticed Lisa wasn't in it, he actually confirmed it in a comment.
A comment that's now deleted, I see.
Exactly. But he was pretty gracious about it. He said, "We've gone our separate ways, but I still care about her deeply and want the best for her."
Gone our separate ways. After 3 years, that phrase it feels heavy.
Yeah.
It really shows the trauma from Lenny isn't just, in the past. It's still affecting things.
Well, and it's impossible to escape when you look at what Lenny's doing. While Lisa's single again, his dating life is just a revolving door. He's now with Elena Kovalenko, who is 25.
25. And she's already moved into the Star Island home, right? The $52 million home.
Oh, yeah. And he's claiming the kids, Logan and Elle, absolutely love her, which is, a classic move.
And Lisa, she tried to play it cool on Watch What Happens Live, didn't she? About Elena.
She did. She made that comment, anything's better than the last, talking about Katharina. A bit of public shade.
But that's so different from what's happening behind the scenes, because we know she filed that emergency motion.
Right. To keep Lenny from leaving the children alone with Elena. So she might tolerate the new girlfriend publicly, but privately. She clearly doesn't trust the situation one bit.
And that motion, that's the real story. It shows co-parenting isn't just about calendars. It is strategic. It's about leverage. The fight is still very, very active.
100%.
Okay, so if Lisa's dealing with a new relationship ending, Alexia and Todd is in a totally different boat. We're talking about an old relationship, maybe, rekindling.
Potentially. The reports are strong. Alexia, who's 58, and her ex-husband, Todd, 53, were apparently together in Paris for New Year's.
They just finalized their divorce last March, so this would be massive.
It's massive. And sources are saying she was with him the entire time. And you have to appreciate the almost cartoonish detail from the eyewitnesses.
So the big orange bag.
The big orange bag. And the comment that Todd is orange, LOL. You can't make that up. But that detail almost makes it feel more real,
It does. Now, Alexia posted about the trip, said she was full of gratitude, ready for 2026. She was there with friends too, right? Like Dort Kemsky.
Yeah. Dort was there. But the real insight here, the thing we have to connect the dots on, is the timing of this trip.
You're talking about the lawsuit.
I'm talking about Todd dropping his $11 million defamation lawsuit against Bravo.
Wow.
This little Paris reunion happens just weeks after that lawsuit goes away. A lawsuit that was, I'm sure, causing Alexia an incredible amount of stress.
So if you look at it transactionally,
Yeah.
the thing keeping them apart was an $11 million problem.
Exactly. The barrier was financial and legal. Once that's removed, suddenly a romantic trip to Paris is possible. It suggests that the currency of reconciliation isn't always feelings. Sometimes it's the removal of a legal threat.
Cost of conflict.
That's the deep dive right there.
Okay, let's move from Miami to Beverly Hills. Similar theme, really. Public perception versus private reality. I'm talking about Kyle Richards and Mauricio Mansky.
Of course. Their separation is probably the most watched in reality TV history, mostly because they keep showing up together.
They did the holidays in Aspen, and then they were at Kate Hudson's New Year's Eve party.
And the reports from that party are, well, they directly contradict the whole we're separated story. Someone said they looked touchy and warm with their arms around one another.
Making them look happily married.
Right. If you were just a person at that party, you would have no idea. But that appearance it's so calculated.
Because the insiders are saying the exact opposite.
Immediately. An insider comes out and says, nope, they are not getting back together or rekindling their romance, but they are in a really good place and are seeing other people.
It's all about normalcy for their daughters, right? That's the line they keep using. For Alexia, Sophia, Portia, and Farah.
And that's the question. Is it genuine friendship or is it a PR campaign to protect the family brand? We saw Sophia's TikTok of them.
With the popcorn.
Yeah, watching a movie, eating popcorn on the floor. It looks sweet, but it also perfectly maintains the narrative that the Richard Zemansky unit is unbreakable, which is crucial for business, for buying Beverly Hills, for everything.
They're essentially professionalizing their separation.
That's the perfect way to put it. It's a co-parenting venture that prioritizes brand stability over, emotional clarity. And that contradiction is the definition of a modern reality TV split.
Okay, from curated splits to absolute chaos, we have to talk about the Salt Lake City Season 6 reunion trailer.
Oh my God. This trailer, it just feels different. It starts with the ultimate sign that things have gone off the rails. Andy Cohen himself walks off the set.
He says, I'm walking off. You almost never see the host do that.
It tells you right away that this is beyond the normal level of drama, and the reveals just start dropping like bombs.
Let's unpack them. First, a relationship update. Bronwyn Newcourt.
Yeah.
She just says flat out, Todd and I are separated.
Yeah.
So that's confirmed. After all the speculation, we have a definitive answer.
But the emotional core of this trailer, it has to be Mary Cosby.
It really is. I mean, she has a complete breakdown and confirms her son, Robert Cosby Jr., is in jail.
And she says that line.
I'd rather him be there than dead. It's a truly heartbreaking moment of real life piercing through the Bravo bubble. It's raw.
So raw. And then you have Lisa Barlow's marriage seemingly in trouble.
Yeah, Andy basically implies that her husband, John, tried to embarrass her on camera. And Lisa, who is usually so put together, is just sobbing. It suggests a major betrayal of trust.
And the friendships are just done. Heather Gay and Meredith Marks.
It's over. Heather looks at Meredith and just goes, fuck you. Buckle up, Meredith. This is the climax we've been waiting for all season.
And people are walking off left and right.
Brittany Bateman storms off screaming, fuck this, after Lisa asks her, are you really that disgusting? Then Whitney Rose leaves because of a personal hardship. And amid all of this, Angie Katzeneva shows up with a scroll.
With the scroll, you have to love the theatrics. It's this perfect mix of profound personal pain and then just petty prop-based drama.
And just for a little bit of levity, Heather has to deny dating Captain Jason from Below Deck.
Right. She jokes that if they were really together, she'd be wearing a sailor suit. It's like the one moment you can breathe in a trailer that is just suffocatingly intense.
Okay, shifting gears from on-screen chaos to, I guess, the behind-the-scenes Cold War, the final update is about Andy Cohen and Bethenny Frankel.
Yes. And Andy seems to have thrown some very pointed, very specific shade her way recently.
He didn't use her name, but it was obvious who he meant.
Not subtle at all. He was on his radio show talking about checking TikTok feedback on his New Year's Eve hosting, and he started complaining about one person's content.
He called her that margarita lady.
The key phrase, that margarita lady. And he said, oh my God, it's suffocating, I couldn't. And his co-host, John Hill, jumped in to say she posts like 14 videos a day and that he has her blocked.
Wow. It's a public pile-on.
And it's not just about TikTok. This goes back to her reality reckoning, right? Her whole campaign against the networks for exploitation.
That's the real context. She challenged the entire business model. And she said before she thinks, everyone at Bravo likely despises me, including Andy Cohen.
And she defended herself by pointing to her own success, the I fed myself line, talking about the skinny girl sale. She has the money to fight this fight, which is why they take it so seriously.
So what was Andy's response to the reckoning before this?
Officially, he sort of downplayed it. He said he didn't really think about it and that he was proud of Bravo's mental health support systems.
But calling her that margarita lady shows he's definitely thinking about it.
Exactly. It shows the personal tension between the former star who built her own empire and the network executive is very much alive. It's a power struggle over who controls the narrative.
So we've covered so much, but there's a clear theme, isn't there? The line between a reality TV relationship and an actual real-life relationship is just. Right. It's a constant negotiation now.
It's completely blurred.
You see Lisa's life get derailed by a breakup, while Alexia and Todd might be getting back together because an $11 million lawsuit vanished. And then Kyle and Mauricio are basically running a PR firm out of their separation. The drama just, it never stops.
Which brings us to a final thought for you to chew on. When this need for public normalcy is so intense for the kids, for the brand, for the show, and every partygoer with a phone can contradict the official story, does a clean break even exist for these people anymore?
That's a great question.
I mean, does the constant performance of being together for the public fundamentally erase the reality of actually being separate?
Something to think about, for sure. Thank you for diving deep with us today and for seeking out this knowledge. Keep learning, and we'll catch you next time.